What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You know, at the beginning of the year, I started doing something different, which was stopping with the processed foods. I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert or anything like that. All I can say is today I hit a new low, 233. I know that sounds like a lot of weight, but see, I was at 275 at the beginning of the year. And it's been a steady decline. And I eat stuff that I love. Okay, so tonight I'm actually gonna have French fries. And so I have my air fryer here. I love this thing. I still need to do some work on figuring it out, but it's coming along. I'm gonna put some non-stick on there. I got some big steak fries. I just regular potatoes, not the 25 ingredient ones like you get at the fast food places. But I'm going to put a little of that on there, and then I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on it. Put a little olive oil on it, and I'm going to put them in here. It's going to take probably about 20 minutes to cook. So while that's cooking, I'm going to do some other things. See, here's the thing that's really cool. This is my baby. This is my summer kitchen, outdoor kitchen. It's not just summer. Let me be real with you. I will be using this thing all year round. I have been cooking in a foot of snow back at home. At least in here, the snow might blow in here some, but I think I'm gonna still be able to cook. So check it out. It's still a work in progress. We have a regular grill. I had to make some changes because I ended up getting another Vevor cabinet. This is a sink cabinet. I've got to actually run the plumbing for it. I'm going to run a drain line that's going to go up under the house to the main stack and run water out here. And actually, I'm going to put one of the ground spigots over here, so that way I can water stuff over there, the fruit trees. I'm going to be planting some more. I have the fruit trees over there. I'm going to be planting some more of those over there, so I want to be able to water those. So you can see, although I have my tools out here right now, I've got plenty of counter space to be able to work. I made a modification because everything's so long. This is actually the end drop leaf that used to be right here. I ended up putting a solid back on there so I can mount the hardware on there, and it fits perfectly around there. So that gives me more space to be able to do stuff. Like I said, we'll get the sink hooked up here, which will be a game changer. I'll be able to clean the stuff out here. If I need to wash my hands right here and stuff. And we have the trash can. Oh, and we have a television that actually it's on a lift that goes down into the cabinet when you're not watching with the top. And it's rained a couple times and it's still working. Eventually, I'm still figuring out what we're gonna do, which is over here is the old-fashioned wood cook stove. I think what we're going to do is we're going to build a brick wall that's here, have the stove, and then have the brick chimney right beside it. So that way we can cover it up. We can cover up the stove to make sure it stays, nice and weatherproof. But it'll be out there so that way the heat and stuff for the chance of a fire is away from it. And having the bricks around it will, of course, make a nice firewall. So that's where we are right now. So, and at the moment, I'm working on rope lighting at the top. And so I'm most of the way there. Unfortunately, I'm only going to be able to get right here. And it's going to be literally, they're 24 foot long. And I only need probably about 12. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. But we'll figure out. We'll be back when it's time to cook the burgers. We're going to do some black and blue burgers today. Oh, those are going to be good. Okay, so I've got to work on the outdoor lighting here. But, look at those steak fries in the air fryer. Oh, they're looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to keep on doing that. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to slap some butter down on here. And we're going to put our mushrooms, our onions, our peppers, and we're going to saute these. We're going to do this like a black and blue burger. Well, we're going to salt and pepper it, put a little bit of cayenne pepper on it, and we're going to end up, what else will we put on here? Blue cheese. That's why it's blue. So black and blue. Let me get some more light on here. This is, of course, low budget, okay? Or actually, this is no budget. No budget cooking here. So we're going to put a little salt and pepper. Now, my kitchen is still, it's in the works. So let me show you a little bit more here. I'm literally working on the kitchen, but I do like the cabinets from Vevor, although the thing with Vevor is it's hit or miss. The ceiling fans I got were definitely a miss. I contacted them on Saturday and got a response and stuff that said send pictures of video. Then I get a response from that to say we're going to expedite it and look at it and see what we're going to do. It's Thursday. It's like, listen, I've already taken them down. I boxed them up. I want to send them back to you and get a refund. But the cabinets are good. The ceiling fans, not so much. Now I have gotten more stuff. See, like this? Yeah, so you can chop stuff on. So you can chop stuff on there, okay? So we do our chopped cheese. I'm going to get, or excuse me, I have some more outdoor spice containers that I'm going to put in like a different container, put a little bit of rice in with it so that way it stays dry. And we'll be using those so that way I can have like my cumin, some of my slap your mama in there. Some of those spices so that way we can, you know, spice it up a little bit here. Now what we're going to have with this is I have some tomatoes. I had lots of tomatoes. I took some tomatoes, some onions, some tropical Saison seasoning, some balsamic vinegar, some salt, and some Parmesan cheese, and I put that together to make like a tomato salad. Because we're still not able to eat, or still we're not sure about whether the lettuce is not. Now they think that they've narrowed down the farm that the lettuce came from that was bad. Here's the craziest thing about this lettuce. This farm hasn't been inspected in 7 years. Now a lot of people will say, you know, we don't need government and everything else getting in our way and stuff like that. I'm okay, you know, just like when I used to run a restaurant. I'm okay with the health department coming through to make sure there's not shit on the walls, that there's not rodent feces on the countertops. I'm okay with those kinds of inspections. I'm okay to make sure that sewage isn't going on the lettuce and being chopped up and sent across the country. I don't know about you. A lot of people say we don't need government, but I need that shit, okay? You see that's beginning to caramelize. We're going to slap these burgers up on here. Now, I didn't turn on all of the burners because I don't need all of them on, because it's just 4 burgers. Now this is from my meat place, okay, the meeting place, where I've only eaten meat, only gotten meat from them. Oh, there we go. I've only gotten my meat from them over the last about 4 months. And I think that is not getting the antibiotics, not getting all the processed things. And what you'll notice is, you notice how there's not a lot of grease coming off the burgers? You're not getting that. You know, sometimes you get the hamburger from the store and it's like a soup. You know, you got like a cup of grease. I don't know what that is, but it ain't like that here. Now we're going to try something different here today, if I can remember where it is. Oh, I have it. Yes. Yes, we have it. Okay. Look at that. That's what you want to see. See how that's nice and brown there on top of it? Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay? That's real nice. Let me check my fries. Look. Oh. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be good. It's been a long day. I've worked on a deck in the sun, building the steps. I've cut the grass out here. I've weed eated. I have watered all the plants. I've been working on the outdoor building here. I've put out content. I've got over 11,000 steps. And I've only had a few snackages. I had some pepperoni that was in the fridge. I know, that's processed. I'm a hypocrite. I had some pepperoni. I had some mango fire cheese. Oh, that's good. I had a banana, and what else did I have? A lot of water with electrolytes and soda water. All right, so we're going to experiment here. We're going to get these close to done. And we're going to take some of the onions and the mushrooms and things, and we're going to put those on top with the blue cheese. And then we're going to put the dome on it and let that mold together so that way it'll build a nice thick layer. Oh, Nelly. Yeah. And then we're going to put some slices of tomato from this local farmer's market garden. He says he doesn't spray. He did have a lot of fruit flies in there. But it has tomatoes and onions, and he has blueberries and raspberries and things, although not a lot right now because it's too hot. But it's locally grown, literally 2 miles from here. So I got some extra tomatoes from him, and I got some sweet butter pickles that were made. So we're going to put those on here with some mustard, some Dijon mustard, and some ketchup and some mayonnaise. Okay. That's hot. Hopefully the blue cheese will be the glue that holds it together. Okay. There's our fries. I'll leave them in there until the burgers are ready. And I'm going to pause you because I'm going to go get a plate and put them on. Okay. Are you ready? I brought my buns out, so I'm going to warm those up. Okay? Let's check it out. You ready? Here we go. Look at that. Now those two are extra, but look at that. Look at that burger. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's go in and top it. and do the taste test. Oh, I gotta get my fries too. Almost forgot about my fries. Can't forget about the fries. Look at that. Oh, fries. Get in there. I'm getting all of these fries. Okay. Turn you off. All right, I'll see you inside. You know what time it is. What's for dinner today? Today, my favorite meal has actually got to be, so it's burgers. So I've been doing different ones. So this is kind of like a black and blue. I actually meant to get some bacon, but I didn't have any of the bacon that's from the local place. I used my Blackstone. I made air fryer, extra crispy fries. And we have blue cheese on with our mushrooms, onions, and grilled peppers. We got some locally grown tomato slices that are on here. And we got the blue cheese that's melted, a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of ketchup here. And we have a tomato salad because, well, Taylor Farms has kind of messed it up for everybody. Apparently, they found out what farm it was that the lettuce came from. It hadn't been inspected in 7 years. So this is our tomato salad that has Saison, tropical Saison seasoning on it, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, some Parmesan cheese, onions, a little balsamic vinegar. And whole tomatoes grown locally. This is where you realize tomato really is a fruit. So let's do a taste test of this burger and see. I like a burger. We melted the cheese with the fixings on there so that way it would all get there together. Let's taste it. Oh yeah. That Blackstone. Oh, I love that Blackstone. We also have from the local farmer's market, where he literally grows it right there on the site, some sweet pickles. Yeah. That's a good burger. I should turn that outdoor kitchen into a weekend burger joint. Oh my God. The blue cheese has that little bit of a sour taste almost to it, but then you get the sweet pickles. And the mushrooms and onions. I love a good messy burger. That's good. If you want to know or see me do the whole cook on this, subscribe to the channel and check out the long form. Reminds me of Five Guys before they got to be too expensive. Just potatoes and slap your mama season. Real good. All right, good people. As always, I appreciate you all. I don't know what to eat next. I've been doing this, whether it's a sausage sandwich or whether it's spaghetti or smothered pork chops, Memphis hot sandwich, lots of burgers, Sloppy Joe's, tacos, lots of tacos. And I've been losing weight, 42 pounds. 42 pounds. It's not what you're eating, it's how it's made. Peace.